Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are testing another nature packaged fragrance, and this one is Caribbean Teakwood. It is such a great scent. I am so much in love with this. It's very, very popular, by the way, as well. So I think you should definitely check it out. So this is in collaboration with Nature Packaged, as they did send me this fragrance oil for free so that I could then in turn test it for them for their product pages. So let's see how Caribbean Teakwood played in cold process soap. This is one of my favorite scents. It's a hard one for me to describe. It's very unisex. It's a little bit spicy and it's very modern to me. My oils and my lye water are right at 95 degrees. This recipe is going to be in the description box if you want to use this recipe. That is totally fine. And I need for this 1.6 ounces of this fragrance oil. Trying to be as exact as I can for testing purposes. In with the lye water. Just a few blasts with stirring in between. So we will stir. I'm on the first lowest setting here. Smaller batches require less stick blending. So you really don't want to go too far when you're working with smaller amounts. I'm going to stir it for a little bit and just see where we're at with everything. And bringing the soap up the side, because I am stick blending so little, bringing the soap up the side of the pitcher here and watching for any separation. We are at a trace. I'm not having any separation looking. I'm at a very, very maybe trace. In with the fragrance oil. Let's see how it plays. I tend to normally stick blend my fragrance oils in, but for my testing purposes, I'm not. I'm just going to stir them and watch to see how it comes together. So far, lovely. There's no racing. There's no super acceleration. When I first started making soap, I didn't realize how much of a role the recipe actually plays and how well a fragrance oil is going to behave. It plays an incredibly important role. And if I was to say anything, I would say maybe a titch of deceleration. It doesn't feel quite as thick, actually, as it did when I first put it in there. I think this is a decelerating fragrance oil. It certainly doesn't accelerate. It's just now back to where it is coming to a very light trace. I'm going to wait until it gets to a medium trace before I pour it, just so we can see how it's doing. We're getting there. Can I just say, I really like their labels. This one says musky, vanilla, spicy. Caribbean Teakwood is a captivating blend of zesty citrus with gentle hints of cinnamon and clove and a comforting base of amber, vanilla, and sweet woody undertones. It's premium quality and a clean fragrance. I just really like their labels. Okay, we're close enough to a medium trace that we're not really at a medium trace. We're still at a light trace. My arm's getting tired. So this fragrance is behaving really well. It came up to a light trace and it really kind of stalled. That means that this is going to give you lots of time to work with the scent. It's going to give you time to do any swirls that you want to do, because sometimes a fragrance oil will get to a certain trace and it just keeps getting thicker. And since this one is not, it's a good one for those designs that you may want to use it for. I'm going to call this barely at a medium trace, so I'm going to go ahead and pour it, just because this has taken a while. We are going to put this under a cover. I'm not going to pop it or anything like that. I'm just going to put it on the table outside in the main part of my basement, put a cover over it and call it good. And we will cut it in a couple days. All right, we have Caribbean Teakwood. Let's get it cut. Ooh, look at that coloring. Can you see it? So this is definitely discoloring a little bit. It has a yellow, very yellow tone to some of that. But I'm just going to let it sit on my tray over here, and we will let it fully discolor, and we will come back in a few weeks when it's cured, and I will tell you what it smells like and what the color looks like. We'll look at it closer then. What a good behaving fragrance this was. No accelerating, no racing, no separation, nothing. It behaved so well. Maybe I'm gonna say tan. It is somewhat subjective, and I've always had a little bit of an issue when I see the word tan on a product page. It just colors to a tan. Tan means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, but this to me means tan. So here you can see a picture of it side by side with an unscented soap. The leaf bar is unscented. And so I would call that just a solid tan and discoloration. You can still put swirls in there and colors, like a little bit of TD and an accent color, just the swirls. I think that is such a pretty soap with Caribbean Teakwood. It's one of my favorite designs that I do with this scent. So speaking of scent, very strong, very strong. 5% is almost perfect with this. No complaints about how strong this is after cure. So all in all, an excellent choice for a fragrance oil from Nature Package. I want to thank Nature Package for sending this fragrance to me, and I want to thank you guys for being along for the ride to watch how this fragrance turned out in cold process soap. As always, the link will be in the description box to help you get there if you are interested in checking them out. It is an affiliate link, so thank you for any purchases made through that link. And there's also a bit of a discount code for your first time purchase. Now that my spiel's done, I'm done. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.